The LNP has called in the big guns for an in-depth probe of the state's accounts. The former Federal Treasurer Peter Costello will lead an 11-month audit. Before he even opens the books, he's been warned by the new government about what to expect.
The new government says the old government has left the state $62 billion in debt.
It's clear from the early briefings that I've received from Treasury that Queensland's fiscal position and outlook is unsustainable.
As promised during the election campaign, a commission of audit will have a long, hard look. The books will be examined by former Under-Treasurer Doug McTaggart and economist Sandra Harding. They'll be led by Peter Costello.
I don't go around offering myself. I think as Mr Nichols will tell you, I didn't offer myself.
I had to go asking.
I responded to a strong arm.
The former Federal Treasurer says there's a lot at stake.
Queensland is very important for Australia and its future.
The audit's first findings will be released in June, some recommendations are due in November, and the final report will be early next year. But is the Liberal Party heavyweight a political appointment?
Absolutely not. What we have here, and I've outlined the qualifications of the commissioners, is the best people that we believe can head up our Commission of Audit.
Another day, another appointment of an LNP mate. This Commission of Inquiry must be independent.
It'll be independent.
However, before the audit even begins, the Treasurer has concluded that the accounts are in a bad way.
Well, he's a very, very talented man, and I doubt that he'd be wrong.
Day by day, the Newman government is working through its to-do list. Next on the agenda is tomorrow's unveiling of the LNP ministry. With 30 returning MPs and up to 48 new ones, the Premier won't be able to please everyone. Some former shadow ministers might miss out, and many talented newcomers will find it's too soon for them. And the new government is continuing its getting-to-know-you discussions with unions. The Deputy Premier, Jeff Seeney, has met with nurses and police. The LNP is out to make its mark.
I hope you can beat my record of 12 budgets. I'm very willing to give it up. Is that a curse?
Time will tell.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Reporter Chris O'Brien joins us now for the latest. And Chris, it's not just the state's finances that are being examined. The government has announced another audit.
Yes, David, into the health payroll, one of the long-running sagas of the previous Bligh government. You'd be forgiven for thinking it had been probed enough, but the Deputy Premier, Jeff Seeney, says there will be an audit into the health payroll problems as well as the state's finances. And by the way, Mr Seeney has also said today that his new government will be having a talk to the nurses' union about their EB, about their enterprise bargaining going on with the nurses and with midwives as well.
Now, Chris, you've been on the road for 40 days now, following the campaign, the election, and now the first week of the Newman government. What's on the menu for tomorrow?
Well, a busy first week, David, will end tomorrow with the new cabinet, of course. A closely guarded secret who Mr Newman is going to appoint. We know he's in the cabinet. We know Jeff Seeney and Tim Nichols are in the cabinet, but who he finds room for will get full details tomorrow. Also tomorrow, Mr Newman will announce details of his restructure of the government. He's changing the way the previous government set up the departmental restructures. And, of course, tomorrow is formally the last day as the member for South Brisbane for Anna Bligh. Her resignation takes effect tomorrow, and in terms of her by-election, still some uncertainty about the date for that, although it does seem to be more clear now that it can't be held on the date of the local government elections late next month.
OK, thanks, Chris. Chris O'Brien there.